we have finally reached the point of the English colonies in the Americas. We generally are very familiar with the stories, although there are some misconceptions. One of which being that the colonies were established uh, to afford its citizens religious freedom. And while there are certainly examples of this, it's not, the first colonies that are arriving that are being established are not established for religious freedom. They're actually here to make money, to be quite honest. And so what we need to do is we need to look at these colonies and boil them down into their essences, particularly right now in terms of what kind of colonies we're talking about. There are generally three types of colonies in the English settlements. The first one is called a joint stock company, a second one, proprietary company, and the third one's a royal colony. A joint stock company colony is one where basically a group of investors get together, they pool their resources to establish and fund a colony, and then they get the settlers, they sail them out to the new world, and they do whatever it is they're going to do to create revenue, and then they send back whatever they're producing, and they sell it on the English market, and the profits go to the stockholders. Well, that's called a joint stock company. We'll talk about a lot of them. A proprietary colony is one where a individual or a very small group of individuals establishes a colony for a specific purpose, and they are going to go and they're going to do whatever it is they want to do. So if I were a proprietary colony, I could establish one, a proprietor of a colony, I could establish one and say, let's go raise poodles. And there's nothing you can do about it because you're living in my colony. We'll talk about them some. And then finally, the royal colony. The crown controls the colony. Now, we're not talking about the King of England going about and controlling the everyday operations of the government of these colonies. That's not exactly what happens. Mainly what's going to happen is we're going to have a royal governor appointed by the crown, and he's going to rule in the name of the king. So he definitely is, the colony is definitely controlled by at least the agents of the king. So these are the three